available. See, the moment you start saying, oh, well, that's way out there, you picking and choosing. There's nothing wrong with picking and choosing as long as you don't say, well, oh, well, all of that stuff. You see somebody else doing it their way. They come up with a system or they find something, that's outside of your norm, what fits into your box. Because, again, if you start putting names and titles and placements to it, that's when you stagnate it, you kill it, So you got to remember, it's you only dealing with your mind. You can't have it both ways. You can't say put your mind to it and focus and do all of this stuff. If you're dealing with this in a rational sense, if you're only being rational, and you say, well, rationality, what's beyond that? And you never say, okay, well, maybe I need to find out what's beyond rationale. I don't know what to tell you, other than you're going to keep getting the same results. And you can't say, well, that don't work because you're only a rational being. There are other things beyond rationality that you must work with. If you're just basing your life on what you think is, oh, well, if I can't explain it, it all can be explained. All you have to do is just seek out the information. You putting it in the box to where it is, if it don't fit your narrative, the way you've been going every day, what has it been doing for you? And it doesn't look like spending money every day. It doesn't look like, well, being a slave to saying, I can pay this, I can buy this, I'm putting gas in my car, I'm paying my mortgage, I'm going on vacations. You did all of that with your mind, but it's in such a limited way to where it is you feel like you get trapped and there's no real freedom there. So you have to think beyond that. It's like, wait a minute, there's more for me out here. So, again, more than myself, there are plenty of people on YouTube who go beyond just the mundane way of thinking, when it comes down to this. Because I'm not here to help you be a better human being. Remember, you got self-help gurus, you got Think and Grow Rich. What do you think these books are talking about? But they're talking about raising you up as a human. And as a human being, all of the stuff that you think that says a successful person are the things that's destroying you. Because now you're in a place where this stuff is lording over you, is ruling over you. And you think that's it. So, and it's weighing, and that goes into that saying, my heart is light as a feather. See, we want to talk, oh yeah, man, my odd balance and all of this, but you don't know what ma'at really is. And that's okay. It only becomes an issue for you personally is when you say, okay, I'm going to take this to the world, and you teaching people, well, you attempting to teach people about ma'at, but you don't have the real information on it and you posing in that light. That's why you see a lot of the people that was out there that was doing that in the earth. And just go back on YouTube. See if you see these people out here now. It's not me going, I told you so, and they're phony. I'm not here to call nobody out or anything. It's just the fact that it is what it is. A lot of people are basically selling you misinformation. Ma'at has a practical application in the mundane world, but then again, they're not telling you the deeper meaning of it. See, it's one thing to say, okay, this is my understanding as I know it on this level. To clarify what you're presenting to a person. Then it's another thing to say, this is what Ma'at means, totally hands down, everybody else, and don't pay attention, or you modeling your, even if you're not saying that directly, you modeling your speech and your videos to be that way. Yes, Ma'at, it does have something to do with not stealing and manners and all of that stuff. But you supposed to have learned that a long time ago. That's like the first beginning of it. Again, if that's the level that you're teaching people on that are new to, okay, I've been hearing about this Ma'at thing, the balance and the skills and all of that, and you say, okay, well, I'm on the first level and this is what I've learned about it, and you're teaching them that way, that's fine. But if you're saying, no, this is the end all be all, Ma'at means this, I don't know what these other people talking about, they crazy, this, that, and the other, that's where you personally, not because I say so, it's just I see it. I've seen it. I've seen people teaching about it and poof, they out the way because we're no longer in a place where that stuff could thrive. We're in a time now where you're gonna be revealed. Your heart is gonna tell on you if you're really doing the work and you're really about that. It's gonna show. But if you're not, I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. You can't keep lying to people to get likes, views, shares, subscriptions, asking people to give you money. You can do what you want to do. There's no God in the sky that's gonna come down and tell you wrong. There's nobody gonna punish you. You're that God. With all that stuff I just described, that's you saying, hey, look, man, first off, you bullshitting me. And secondly, now you're doing it to other people. And you got some that go for it. You know, that's what they're about. They in because, you know, that's what they own. No judgment there. But then you got those who are seeking real knowledge. Not saying that what you're doing is not real knowledge. We're saying real knowledge as in without what I just described. You're using real knowledge, but you're using it in a way that's just like, come on, man, really? You could have just stayed like all the other people that when you so-called talking about Ma'at and spirituality that you condemning. See, these the type of people, and that's why, and Ma'at reigns supreme, and the black man, the black woman, and the this, that, and the other, and then you turn around and you look at your people like, ew. You got these groups of people that you can't be around, you categorizing people, you spend your whole life talking about other people and their shortcomings when we're all trapped in these human bodies and if you're not on top of your stuff, any given time, you could be the worst. So, you know, just take it easy, man.